Hi everyone, Rose here. I'm the director of I Buy Art. I am here with artist Ellen Jantzen. Ellen, thank you so much for being part of our special limited edition sale, our landscapes collection. And thank you so much for joining me here today.
Sure, certainly.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to have
Thank you for asking me. I feel privileged to be one of your five.
Oh, well, that's so sweet. Yeah, so I just wanted to sort of introduce you if people haven't heard you speak or you are a new artist to them. I just wanted to chat sort of how you got started as an artist and yeah, take it away.
Well, I've always been an artist. I mean, when I first could pick up anything, I was drawing. So it was sort of it's in my genes. So I've always been an artist. But I went to two colleges. I went to the first one. I got a degree in graphic arts because I felt like I really needed to be practical. So I thought graphic arts was a good place to be, and I burned out on that. And then my second degree was in fashion design, which I got in 1992 at FIDM in downtown Los Angeles. And I worked in that field for a while. I just thought, okay, enough of the practical things. I'm just going to be an artist. So that was probably my 95 or so. I really started thinking in terms of being a visual artist. And also, um, computers were getting more powerful, digital cameras were getting more powerful, and all that kind of came together and really created the right atmosphere for me to start working.
That's awesome. That's great. And you're currently based in Santa Fe, New Mexico?
Santa Fe currently, yeah. I grew up in St. Louis, Missouri. I lived in the Midwest for 20 something years, and then I moved to Southern California to go to school. But then I stayed, my husband and I lived there for about 20 years.
Oh, wow.
And well, then we moved back to the Midwest because our parents were getting older and felt like we really needed to help out. And everyone passed on. So then we headed back west and got sort of stuck in Santa Fe. We'd always liked it. I thought, well, we'll just try it out for a year. Well, I've been here 5, so.
That's awesome. Well, this is a great segue. I'm just going to show your artwork here. You can take a look. So this is from the series Mid Plus West.
Right.
So tell me about that series.
Well, again, because fairly recently I was back in the Midwest, and I spent a lot of time on my parents' property, which was west of St. Louis a little bit, and they had 5 acres, and I spent 5 or 6 years photographing their property over and over in different seasons, and so I had hundreds and hundreds of photos. And then also I spent time photographing in Southern Illinois. That's where part of this was taken. And then when I came to Santa Fe, I wanted to be able to join the two experiences I had into one creation, one image. So I came up with the idea of the Mid Plus West as a way of showing how everyone is really affected by where they live, especially if they're in tune to the environment around them. And when you move from one place to the other, the environment changes dramatically, and that really affects how it affects you. And I wanted to show in images how I felt about being from two different places and how I combine that into one. A lot of people immigrate, a lot of people move a lot, so you're a combination of your whole background. So that's what the whole Mid Plus West is about. It's about how your environment affects you personally, and how it's cumulative over time. Your different environments meld and create your view of life. Help create your view of life. This was taken. The lower part was in Southern Illinois, and that's a cornfield. The upper part was Taos, New Mexico, and I called it Taos maize because I wanted to bring in the Spanish word for corn because of being now in Santa Fe.
Well, it's stunning. So pleased that it's part of the collection. So thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
I know it's a large series, but we're so pleased to have this one in this collection. And yeah, thank you again, Ellen, for taking the time. I really appreciate it.
Sure.
Thanks everyone for joining. I'll stop recording.